Hello, thanks for watching. Elise makes a bunch of videos. Today is the very last of my series in the Q10 vlogs that I've been doing, so it's 10 of 10. Today's question is, what do you forgive yourself for? I think this is a really important question to go over as often as possible, especially if you've been going through challenges. I've had a lot of car challenges recently, so that's sort of the first one that comes to mind. I'm right now sitting in my third of 3 cars I've been dealing with in the last month. So I crashed my original car that I was hoping to keep for my whole trip in New Zealand. So that was very frustrating, but I'm gonna have to forgive myself for that. It was my very first car accident and it was completely ridiculous. 100% my fault. But luckily the insurance company still did pay out for the value of the car. So it did sort of turn out in the end, I suppose, other than time waste and all the money that I spent on my second car, which was the manual, the Subaru that was in a previous video, not in the Q10 series, but anyways. Then I sort of gave up on trying to learn manual. I didn't put a lot of time into it, was just really busy, not getting it right away. It's very frustrating to learn basically how to re-drive a car when you're 34 years old. Anyway, so I gave that a rest and I was just like, oh, F this. I'm just gonna sell the Subaru and get an automatic because this is ridiculous. There's no way I can figure this out in the time that I need to, because I've got some visitors coming next week and I didn't want to be, struggling to drive and also trying to show them around, and then I just imagine me stalling in the middle of somewhere, and yeah, it would be very, very interesting. So anyway, so I bought this third car that I'm sitting in right now, which is the Kia Sportage. I'll do another video on it at some point. But I was sort of in the process of selling the second car. Then I sort of decided maybe I'll keep it for a bit and actually try to learn manual once I have this week off finished, and I'll just use this Kia to do little tiki tours, not have to worry about learning how to drive whilst with a car full of people. So it is good. It's very roomy. It'll be good for the next few weeks, and in the meantime, going to work and getting around and not worrying about not knowing what I'm doing. So I think hopefully that's what I'm going to do. But anyways, yeah, to sum up, it's been very challenging in terms of cars, buying cars, getting insurance, dealing with the insurance, the rental, returning the rental, getting the cars, both of them, insuring or getting their paperwork, insuring them, and all of that. It's just been a lot, and I'm putting most of my free time into the cars recently, and luckily my boyfriend's been helping me a lot with it, which was very nice because he really didn't need to. But so forgiving myself for mainly just getting frustrated with the whole process every step along the way that was just like not going how I thought it would, particularly with trying to drive manual. But I think I have now gotten back into the mindset that once this week is over, I can really focus on learning to drive the Subaru, and I think that will be a really good life skill, as I had mentioned in the past. Something that I would like to get done. So I'm about 30% there. I just need to get the whole way, get to the point where I'm confident driving on my own. So forgive myself for getting frustrated, but also for not learning it quite as quickly as I thought I would. Patience is not a trait that I have naturally. It's something I really need to work on. So I forgive myself for being very impatient, particularly with myself. When I'm teaching, it's so funny because when I'm teaching other people, I was talking about this in my number 9, the last video. When I'm teaching other people, I give them all the time and patience and forgiveness that they don't understand and aren't getting it the first, second, third, fourth time. Like, and if I could just give that patience to myself, it would be a lot better. So I feel like if I get to the point where I can drive manual and I feel like I could almost teach someone else, I just need to get into the mindset of like what I would say to someone else learning to drive manual. So maybe I'll have some videos on that that'll more really just be for me than anyone trying to learn how to drive manual. But yeah, clutch, changing gears, hill starts, all that business. It's just a whole big bag of stuff that I really just need to slow down and just let myself not be good at it, because I think that's the most frustrating part, because I'm generally quick at picking up things, and this is not something that I'm immediately good at, and I just wanted to give up on the whole thing, which I did, actually. That's why I have this third car. But anyways, live and learn. That's what's happening. That's the main thing. Just not being patient enough, getting frustrated, those things. And then like getting frustrated about how frustrated I'm being. It's like worrying about worrying, and then worrying about worrying about worrying. It's all very silly. It's definitely been happening in the last few weeks, so that is okay. I forgive myself for being very ridiculous. There's been a lot going on. So that's all right. What else? I haven't really got all the other stuff done that I wanted to get done this month. And haven't really been putting the time into like mindset stuff in the last few months, really, because I've been sort of just working and sleeping and dealing with cars, and that's pretty much been my whole existence. So forgive myself for not taking the time to really take care of mindset, as well as like I've been planning on getting like a massage, doing more yoga, exercising more, eating more like healthy food. Haven't done any of that. I've just been completely ignoring all that. So that is okay. It happens. Anyways, I'm just going to refocus. I'm really glad that I finally have finished this Q10 series. Maybe I'll do it again in the future, because it was really nice to go through each question individually. If you're interested, there will be a link in the description of this video to my Use at Your Own Risk playlist, where I have all of the Q10 videos, but as well some of my 8 questions videos, which are the same questions, but just all of them in one video, so it's sort of like rushed through a bit more. And then, of course, I'll have the questions themselves in the description if you're interested. I may have mentioned that already at the beginning. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, and have yourself a great day. Peace.